We are about 15 miles north of downtown Miami. This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida. It is the opener of the 2024 season for these two teams. And off we go on EA Sports. On the return, it's Parker Washington. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now 1,000-yard rusher from a season ago, Travis Etienne. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Lawrence. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. Jalen Phillips that time. In there for the sack. 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
That is fielded at the 13. So 7-0 to score, and set now for the dynamic kickoff. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. They put Strange in motion. They'll run it once more with Etienne. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. That's Bradley Chubb. They're on the stop. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Now here's Lawrence. He doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. It's picked up by the Dolphins.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Now the second-year man, Devon Achane. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And he'll get forward for about a yard. That's the former #1 overall pick, Trayvon Walker, there to make the stop.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Oh, no, disastrous start. First throw of his career is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down. Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Etienne is able to move the chains, and when you look at what he can do both in the run game and the passing game, you can see why the Jaguars invested a first-round pick in him just a few years ago.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. It's picked up by the Dolphins.
You know, Mike, with the importance being placed on yards after the catch, we're seeing more and more guys really emphasize turning into a runner as soon as possible. And, of course, it's a critical part of today's modern offense. But the part you have to remember, the yards are never more important than protecting the ball. So it needs to continue to be stressed. Yes, we want the big explosive play after the catch, but never at the expense of the ball.
That is into the hands of Allen downfield. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points. It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard, and sets up third down. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Dolphins. Third and 5. They'll look to throw. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Good running on display there, taking it to the 5, but now it is 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. Now it is 1st and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on top. Here's Lawrence to throw. Quick throw, taken in.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for the 1st with Etienne. He's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. That's going to bring up 4th down. Now Lawrence. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Back to throw. The open man is Allen. He's got it. And he's in. He's Allen. Down Miami. Point after. Coming up here. He knocks it through. The Dolphins move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Washington now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw is Lawrence. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively all over him. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing is Lawrence. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a best play call. The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes
that's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike, well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
Let's give credit where credit's due. Defensively, finding yourself down by this much at this stage of the game, they could just pack it in. They could say, all right, this one's over. We're moving on to next week. They're continuing to play hard. They're continuing to get after the quarterback, and nice start to this drive.
Open man downfield is Smith. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
So now Mike McDaniel will send out the field goal unit. No issues there. This one is good. So we've reached halftime here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. As we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return, Malik Washington. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll start on the ground. It's A-Check. Oh, the ball's out. The Jaguars have it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Quickly to the outside and complete. They get 19 on that pass play. First down, Jacksonville. Here's Lawrence. This one into the hands of Brown. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Up the middle, here's ETN. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop them. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off,
and he'll take it on in. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars are back in this one. It's 17-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's A-Check. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. Once again, it's A-Check.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. He'll drop to throw. That's taken in by A-Check. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. He'll throw it left and has his running back. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least service.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. It's the safety, Darnell Savage. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Jaguars are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Right back to the air following that pick 6. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the...
And he's in! Touchdown, Dolphins! And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. The PAT, up and good. And the Dolphins go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Etienne. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lawrence now on 2nd down. This one is caught, and it's the tight end screen. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Now Etienne. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week. They have to have a relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. That's going to bring up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
He is in. Brenton Strain. Touchdown, Jacksonville. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
In it to win it.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Washington now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit after that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. 15 yards on the catch and run for the first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So,
and he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout. Come on, 8-10. Touchdown, Miami. The extra point is up and through. And the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's complete to Etienne. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Lawrence. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
A run up the middle with Achane. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. The rookie from Texas orchestrating things well. It is a first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here's a give to Achane. And the offense are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense.
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. That is second touchdown now here in the season opener. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Going for it all. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to get it back here just past the 35.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
On the handoff, this is Achane. Room to run past midfield. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
He's got it at the 7. That is a gain of 15, and now it's first and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
Here's another shot from the 6 at second and goal. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one, take it in. Heenan, Allen, touchdown Miami. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Dolphins are able to extend the lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Washington now to return it.
What?
Across the 20, they'll walk him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. First and 10. Lawrence. Open man downfield is Brown. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down. Now Lawrence. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the pass. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around when it falls incomplete.
Yeah, now it's just getting out of control, Mike. I mean, to see him continue to put the ball in harm's way time and time again, it's a little miscommunication. It's a little bad execution. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything. But at the end of the day, the ball is in your hands. You've got to make better decisions with it.
Downfield, got him, and he's got it. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards.
And the Jaguar first down.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. A first down throw for Lawrence. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in second and long. You can catch your breath and the opportunity.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest. You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. He's going nowhere. Gonna lose yardage on that play. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll run with Achane. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second. And it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. The run game not helping them out those last two plays. Thus, 3rd and 16. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16. On 1st and 10, it's Achane. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.